dimes or more over the course of the last few years. Ethan Golden is a 10-year-old boy who's dedicated to his community and to his cause. Myself, because when I was 10, I just remember playing with G.I. Joes and maybe like digging little holes in the dirt, but Ethan's actually, in just 5 years, now he's 10 years old, has raised over 637,000 dimes, which is well on his way of a goal of 1 million dimes for juvenile arthritis. Ethan is eager to help out in the community and step in as he sees a need. He loves speaking to others about his cause, but even more than that, motivating them to be the best person they are meant to be. In 2015, he received the Junior Philanthropist of the Year award from the Association of Fundraising Professionals. He has also received a Children's Hero and Community Hero award from the community of Brantford. Though his goal is to raise 1 million dimes for juvenile arthritis, his dream is to see others inspired to do good and help them change the world around them just like he does. Please welcome Ethan Golden. Is that good? Or do you want? Oh, you can stand on it? Yeah. Sorry, we...
Want to go low? All right.
Good afternoon. My name is Ethan Golden. I'm 10 years old, and I'm a junior philanthropist. What is a philanthropist? It's someone who donates time, money, or puts effort into charitable causes. I've made it a goal in life not to only raise 1 million dimes for juvenile arthritis, a disease which I have, but also to motivate others to do good in life and help others do the same. This all started a long time ago. JK, I was only 5. I was diagnosed with polyarticular juvenile idiopathic arthritis. Mouthful, right? Polyarticular means it affects more than 5 joints. Juvenile means childhood onset. Idiopathic means there is no known cause. And arthritis means joint inflammation. When I was first diagnosed, it was terrible. I was put on a bunch of different medications that helped my joints, but made me very sick. The most common medicine for juvenile arthritis is methotrexate, which is a medicine they use in chemotherapy. It made me very sick every week. My hair even started to fall out. But it helped my joints, so it was worth it. I decided at this time to start raising money to find a cure for this disease, so other kids didn't have to get pokes like I had to. I started by making straw necklaces and giving them to the doctors and nurses as they rallied around me. I started looking around the house and found 40 dimes. I was very excited. I said at this point that one day I'm going to raise 1 million dimes to find a cure for juvenile arthritis. From there, I started making bead necklaces, where each necklace started with the blue bead, which is the color of the juvenile arthritis awareness. I sold so many necklaces, and people started asking for specialty ones in their favorite colors. I expanded my offerings to perler beads. I started making ornaments and keychains for Christmas. It felt like a full-time business, but it was worth it. The dimes kept pouring in, and the Arthritis Society kept getting money to find a cure. Just a reminder, I was 5 at this time. I decided I wanted to do an event, something that people could come to and see things I was selling. I decided to have a lemonade stand on the front lawn of our home. Mom and Dad thought at first it'd be cute and I'd probably raise a couple dollars. Boy, were they wrong. Things started getting crazy very quickly. And we realized this was going to be bigger than we thought. I had hundreds of people show up at our house, including police cars, ambulances, fire trucks, along with local politicians and the newspaper. I raised over 30,000 dimes in one afternoon. I couldn't believe it. Since then, I've done 3 more lemonade stands, which is now an annual community event. I've sold my artwork, sold bow ties, even dressed up as Marty McFly for Back to the Future Day, and got to drive around the city in a DeLorean. I've been blessed to be able to do these events and raise money for a great cause. So far I've raised, drumroll please, 638,000 dimes for juvenile arthritis. Yes, it took a long time, but you can't give up on your dreams or goals just because they're hard. For my efforts, I've been honored with some awards. I've won the Children's Hero Award, the Community Hero Award right here in Brantford. I've won the Junior Philanthropy Award from the Association of Fundraising Professionals, and have a wallpaper certificates from the local, provincial, and federal government. Thanks, guys. On top of the awards I've received, I've also had an opportunity to do some pretty cool things. I threw at the opening pitch for the Toronto Blue Jays. I've done the coin toss for the Hamilton Ticats, even dressed and have done events with the Brantford Red Sox and St. Louis Cyclops teams. I've also had an opportunity to have a tour of the have a tour of the research lab at Sick Kids Hospital to show me where the money I raised is going to use. Life handed me a lemon, a bitter, sour lemon, and it made something great out of it. I want people to realize that life is going to hand you lemons. For me, it was juvenile arthritis. For you, it could be family problems, a lost job, money problems, or problems with your health. You can't let those things dictate your life. You can't let the bitterness of the lemon ruin who you're meant to be. You have so much more potential than the lemon life hands out. Life isn't going to hand you sugar and water for the lemonade. You need to seek it out. Try to find the best in the solution. There are days my pain is really bad. I wish I didn't have to hurt or feel sick. But I also try to remember. When I was 5, I was in a wheelchair. At 9, I won my first curling bonspiel. At 5, I had 40 dimes. Now I've raised over 638,000 dimes for juvenile arthritis. At 5, I decided there's more to life than just my juvenile arthritis. Some days, I just want to squeeze some lemon in life so I can have my moment. That's okay. You can hate that you're adult lemon, but it doesn't mean you need to hate the life you're living in. Make the best out of it. Take the time to help others. Focus on the good in the world. Be nice to your neighbor. Help someone in need. Clean up your neighborhood. Do something to make the world better, and you will find that your life doesn't seem so bad. When you focus on the bad things in life, you get stuck in only seeing bad. Don't let the lemon make you bitter. Let it make you better. I believe that each of us is a superhero locked up inside. We have the power to keep it locked up or let it out. When you believe in me, you are letting out your inner superhero. Letting out your inner superhero is easy, and by doing it, you can help lots of other people change the world. Some people are really good at helping others. Some people give really good hugs. Others raise lots of money. Others always see the best in people. There are lots of other superhero needs in this world. If we were all the same kind of superhero, it would be kind of boring. We need lots of people to make the world better, and each of us can make it better in a different way. By helping others in a small way can make a difference. It could be giving someone a hug, buying someone a coffee, helping a neighbor, giving someone without food some food, or raising money for a cause like I do. I challenge all of you to find a way you could help someone. If everyone in your community could help someone in a small way, and those people did the same, we'd already live in a better world. Then it would just keep going. Don't forget, there are so many better things you could do with lemons. Lemonade, lemon squares, lemon pie. Don't focus on the bitter lemons. Pie. Thank you for having me here to speak today, and thank you again for believing in my dreams. Now it's my turn to believe in yours.